Hey y'all, as promised, I am here with HouseofChiron, Gemini Jazz, to give y'all Galactic Gossip this week. It's a little late. Forgive me. I had to rest and come to, okay? I was tired. So let's get into it. So this will be the galactic energy for Sunday, September 1st, all the way through Saturday. What is that? The 7th, 8th? So one of you, I know, 7 days later. So let's get into it. So we have right now Mars, the Sun, and Mercury all in Virgo and is trining Saturn and Capricorn. So what that is bringing for us this week is Mars is the initiator, the action. So it's allowing us to have, that action-oriented thing for the structures that we are refining and doing and analyzing things that need to be, kind of redone in a sense. And then we also have the Sun trining Saturn, and that is about our self-expression and our personality and who we are. So we're redefining those things and it's making it favorable for us to actually show up in that way. And then Mercury trining Saturn also is allowing us to be able to self-express that on a mental level, help us make those decisions, because we have Virgo, which is a mercurial sign, and Mercury is in that sign right now and is trining Saturn, which is an earth sign just as well as Virgo. And Saturn is about structures and stability and, the order. So things are basically being placed in order in the way that it's supposed to be for us this week. We also have Venus, Mars, the Sun, and Mercury trining Uranus, right? So, let's see with that Venus trining Uranus. So there might be some things shaken up for us because, as you know, Uranus is the planet of things that are unpredictable, things that just sporadically happen out the blue. So, it rules the unconventional, innovative kind of things. So with Venus, and it's in a trine with Venus, you can actually see things regarding your possessions, your love life, your partnerships kind of sporadically changing and shaking up in a positive way, depending on how this goes in your chart and where this is showing up in your chart. Things are changing in that dynamic, the Venusian aspects of things, as well as with Mars. Like I mentioned, that is the initiator, the action. So it's also kind of helping us make radical decisions and radical changes regarding the Venus, the Venusian things, as well as because it's trining the Sun. So as well as how we express ourselves, our self-expression, our creativity, and Mercury, which is our thought process, how we speak, how we communicate. So all these things are kind of being shaken up, and it's actually helping us with this. Also the trine to Saturn. So it's supporting all of these things as well. So we have the moon in an opposition to Uranus. So what that is doing is bringing some quick conflict and changes that could, like changes to your emotions regarding, processing things that are like of the mother, of the home, of family. And it could also bring forth hidden emotions that you didn't know that you had. So it's also helping us kind of figure out what's underneath and what's there and bringing that up to light, because as you know, the moon illuminates. So it's bringing all those things up to light. It can also help shake up the dynamic of familiar relationships, like things in your family, the structures of your family, and not necessarily in a negative way. It could also happen in a positive way, depending on how you view things. I think all things happen for in a positive way, whether it is a situation that doesn't necessarily look positive society-wise, but it always ends in a positive way for you. So things are being brought to the surface. Maybe you are healing aspects with your relationship with your mother or the mothers in your life. There's also a shift in transformations regarding your old structures, your old way of your home and family and those home and family dynamics. So it's changing how you see things, changing how things work and how things go within your family dynamic as well. So we do have the moon in a sextile with all of this Virgo energy as well. And that's forcing you to do the work. That's forcing you to set a schedule, write things down, intuitively understand where things are supposed to be, where things are going, analyzing where you are and where the work is needed. And also the moon is sextiling Mercury and the sun as well. So that's forcing you to become aware, right? That's forcing you to become kind of, cognizant on the need to express these things, the need to express your identity, the need to express the things that you want, the things that you want to change, the things you want to get rid of. And actually, how are you gonna move through these things? How are you gonna move through these areas? And so with that, we also have I think it's the Jupiter. Yes, let me see. Jupiter is in a quinqunx with the North Node. So that is applying the physical to all of these energies, right? So it's forcing you to use those parts of yourself, those developmental parts of yourself, things that you have now changed, the things that you have now grown through. It's forcing you to integrate all these new things that you have now built within yourself and bring those forth and use it and figure out the direction that you're going, your soul purpose. Where are you going? Where are you trying to go? The universe is asking you, where are you going? Where am I trying to take you? What is it that you're doing to hinder yourself from going to these places that your soul say that you want to be? So basically, this is a very transformative week for us, and use the energy wisely. Use it for your benefit, because it's here to benefit you. There's nothing against you. The universe supplies us all the things that we need, whether you see it negative or positive is all solely up to you. And if there's some things that's being shaken up in your life in the moment, it's forcing you to see things in another way, in a positive way. Or in a different mindset. Your perception is everything. How you perceive things is everything. So how are you perceiving your life? How are you perceiving these changes that are happening and that are coming up for you? Because nothing happens to you. Everything happens for you, right? So that is the Galactic Gossip for this week. If y'all need a birth chart reading to let you know where this energy is exactly happening in your chart right now, do not hesitate to reach out to me. I also do tarot oracle readings, all of that good stuff. So, yeah, have a beautiful week. See y'all soon.